And the ambassador further said the Libya Sanctions Committee is a very important subsidiary body of the Council. It implements the sanctions regime, which includes a two-way arms embargo on Libya and assets freeze, a travel ban, measures on illicit export of petroleum, among others. India began its 8th term as a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council on Monday. Its objective is clear: strengthening the fight against terrorism, speaking for the developing world, and bringing human-centric, inclusive solutions to matters of global peace and security. Our principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sibal, is joining us on the broadcast for more on that. Hi, Siddhant. Tell us more about the significance of India chairing these three crucial committees, especially for its fight against cross-border terrorism.
Well, this is a significant development, and two of these committees deal with the issue of terrorism, the Taliban Sanctions Committee and the Counter-Terror Committee, because if you look at the Taliban Sanctions Committee, what is the role of the Sanctions Committee? This Taliban Sanctions Committee has sanctioned Taliban, and if they would like to move around from their base, they would like to have an approval from this committee. Now we know that recently the Taliban leadership had visited Pakistan, and for that they had applied to this committee. And if there is an increase in violence level in Afghanistan, then India, along with its partners in this very committee, can decide not to give further permission for the movement of Taliban. When it comes to the Counter-Terror Committee, we know that India has been very vocal about the issue of cross-border terrorism at various multilateral forums, including at the United Nations. India has been calling for a common definition on terrorism. It is through the CCIT, that's a Comprehensive Convention on International Terrorism, put in place in 1996, but it hasn't been passed by the UN body because of the lack of consensus. India will take charge in the year 2022, and that is the year which marks when India celebrates its 75th Independence Year celebration. So India is expected to take more decisive action for the issue of terrorism, calling states to stop cross-border terrorism. So largely this is a move which shows that India is going to take a strong stance on the issue of terrorism. But when it comes to the Libya Sanctions Committee, the fact that India has been brought at this Sanctions Committee shows that the P5 member countries who play a significant role in the Libya Sanctions Committee see India as an objective member that can take objective calls, and it also increases New Delhi's forays into that part of the world, given the fact that how the Libyan conflict has become a very complex conflict with multi-stakeholder conflict, and of course India's voice matters in that conflict as well. So whether it's the South Asian region or whether it's the North African region, India gets a crucial foothold through these committees.
Indeed. Leaving it there for the moment, Siddhant. Thanks very much for those details.